municipal services, finance, police, leisure services, information technology and innovation, fire, community development, human resources. These are all of Canton's different organizational departments, and within these departments, you have divisions such as planning, public works, legal, parks, communications, and many more, each responsible for its own field of expertise. Add to that the clerk's office, treasurer's office, including water billing, and the supervisor's office, and you have a municipal organization that works in harmony to be effective. And that includes all of our residents and businesses as well. We do it all for you. It truly takes a township to be successful. So, as we look back at the accomplishments of the last year, you won't see the credit going to just one department because, in reality, no work here gets done in a vacuum. For instance, while Liberty Fest may be seen as a purely leisure services or community development event behind the scenes, you have recreation doing the planning, parks crews putting up tents, public works directing traffic, police keeping an eye on things, finance making sure the bills can get paid, and communications letting you know all about the event. And let's not forget, none of it would be possible without the efforts of ITI keeping our computers working and networks secure. Of course, there are many other departments and divisions involved in making our largest event one that the entire community enjoys, but you get the picture. And so, as we begin our message of the state of Canton Township, it is important to understand that every highlight, initiative, project, and event that we focus on today is a credit to our entire organization, working as a team, working to bring you the very best. "2024 was full of highlights for the community. In fact, too many to mention them all, but let's take a look at some of the most exciting ones. One of the biggest stories of 2024 was our transition to priority waste for our trash and recycling needs. Part of that changeover included transitioning to a fully automated pickup, which is now the industry standard. That move required new carts, and standalone bags cannot be picked up by the trucks. And while we can all agree that the month of July was a little bumpy as we addressed some transition challenges and logistics, I believe that overall the end result has been successful, and most are satisfied with their trash service. We had a couple of major groundbreaking ceremonies last year. Fire Station Number 4 development took another step forward as we held a groundbreaking with everyone who made the project a reality with the millions in grants funding needed for the new station. The strategic location at the southwest corner of Michigan and Lilly is designed to serve not only Canton's southeast quadrant, but also provide mutual aid to neighboring communities as well. We held an incredible groundbreaking ceremony in Cherry Hill Village this past summer to kick off the many projects involved in the creation of Canton's Town Square at Cherry Hill. As you know, the revitalization of this area is being funded mostly by federal ARPA dollars, so there were many people on hand to thank and to help celebrate this ambitious undertaking. To date, preliminary work has begun on the Town Square water feature, and significant work has already been made in Preservation Park. The third major component, the actual Town Square, will begin construction this year. When complete, Canton's Town Square at Cherry Hill will be the gathering point for the entire community and will feature everything you could want in a downtown area. Restaurants, services, activities, and entertainment, all within a walkable distance. The ultimate goal is to have visitors park once and spend the entire day enjoying everything Canton's Town Square has to offer. Another highlight in the Cherry Hill Village area was the township's purchase of the Village Arts Factory from the Partnership for the Arts. This official partnership will work to provide services and events to support and foster the arts, programming, and outreach in the entire community. The Village Arts Factory serves as a nexus for art, culture, music, and community engagement. The historic multi-purpose art studio complex provides equitable, innovative, and inclusive arts programming and experiences for all to enjoy. You may have noticed a new look on our police vehicles. In 2024, the police department began a visible transition of its fleet of patrol vehicles by purchasing slate gray Ford Explorers instead of its traditional black vehicles. With this color change, the decision was also made to update the patrol vehicle graphics for the first time in 14 years. The new graphics are intended to improve visibility, safety, and community engagement. The department typically puts 5 to 6 new vehicles into service per year, which will eventually result in phasing out all black patrol units. A growing, thriving business community is always a highlight we are happy to share. Last year, we welcomed a number of new businesses to the community. While we can't name all of them, they do include the Aesthetic Company, 911 Restoration, Ken's Coffee, Vision Without Limits, Mod Market Soap and Candle Studio, Optalis Health and Rehabilitation, Skinnovation, House of Umami, Mr. Car Wash, Buddy's Pizza, Panda Express, and most recently, Raising Cane's. One last highlight of 2024 was welcoming the Chamber of Commerce into the administration building. Their beautiful new office space is now located in the lower level of the building. This strategic move is not only a cost savings for the Chamber, but having them in close proximity only enhances the already strong partnership we enjoy with them. We have been very fortunate to receive millions of dollars in grants this past year. Again, it is a team effort, but it would be nearly impossible without our partners at the county, state, and federal levels. Thanks to the efforts of State Representative Ranjit Puri and State Senator Dana Polanyi, Canton is receiving nearly $7 million in grant funds that will go towards 3 very important projects in our community. In an effort to make roadways safe and welcoming for pedestrians and other non-vehicle users of the road, State Representative Ranjit Puri secured $3,250,000 that will be used to construct a pedestrian bridge on Palmer Road over I-275 for walkers and bikers. This treacherous path along Palmer Road is traversed by many residents, and this pedestrian bridge will serve all walkers and bikers alike passing over I-275 at Palmer Road. Additionally, State Representative Puri secured $2.5 million that will be used to renovate approximately 10,600 square feet of space in the summit on the park. This funding will enable various facility improvements, including the renovation and relocation of Canton Club 55 Plus Senior Center to the west end of the facility adjacent to the main parking lot for closer proximity and better ease of access for participants, as well as additional facility enhancements. The timing of this could not be better, as the Summit memberships are at an all-time high. We are very fortunate and excited to be able to provide the members the best facility possible. Senator Dana Polanyi secured $1 million that will be used to establish a Kids Talk Children Advocacy Center in Canton Sheldon School on Michigan Avenue. This center will focus on the safety, social, and emotional health and stability of children and families throughout the region. The building's location is convenient for children and families living in all of Western Wayne County and is also close to Canton's new youth center, where GrowthWorks Incorporated will be located in the future. In addition to the state grants, Canton also received over $2 million from Wayne County for a variety of projects. The county has earmarked $1 million for ASR, Alkali Silica Reaction roadwork in the community. These funds, along with the $5 million received from the state in 2022, will enable Canton to replace the large portions of concrete affected by ASR. Wayne County has also pledged $1 million in grants to help fund the construction of the pedestrian bridge on Palmer Road over I-275 for walkers and bikers. Wayne County has also renewed its annual grant of $150,000 dedicated to Canton's Therapeutic Recreation Program. This program, which allows for individuals with disabilities to participate in programs and activities as fully as possible, serves all of Western Wayne County. And last but not least, we were thrilled to receive a $1.6 million grant for alternative energy to be used at the new fire station, thanks to the hard work of Congresswoman Debbie Dingell. Canton implemented numerous new initiatives in 2024 that we are all very excited about. The first is a series of town hall-like meetings that the Board of Trustees held in various locations around the community. We took the show on the road and met with residents on their turf to share our ideas and goals with them, as well as to hear what they would like to see in Canton. These meetings were well received, and we plan on continuing them moving forward. Last summer, Canton began working with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers to conduct an intensive study and survey of the land and waterways within the township to identify specific areas of concern. Residents who experienced flooding as a result of a weather-related event were asked to fill out a short survey. Data from the surveys will be used to direct future drain maintenance, flood storage solutions, and any other potential causes of flooding that Canton, Wayne County, and the state of Michigan can use to create a plan of action to reduce severe and negatively impactful flooding. The study is ongoing and will take 18 to 24 months to complete. In 2024, in response to the statewide decline of interest in the profession of law enforcement, we implemented a new police recruitment strategy. This new approach involves everything from attending college job fairs to developing an employment opportunity for qualified U.S. veterans interested in a career in law enforcement. As a result, last year, 9 promising new police officers were hired and are currently serving the community in the patrol division. We have been exploring the use of drones with a company called Airspace Link. The Conference of Western Wayne hired Airspace Link to perform an unmanned aircraft system readiness assessment to help evaluate and understand Canton's readiness and objectives for drone integration. The assessment provided a comprehensive overview of the current state of Canton's drone ecosystem, including drone activity, registrations, and public sector operations, while documenting a cross-departmental inclusive view of objectives for future drone integration and operational outcomes. Another initiative undertaken in 2024 was a broadband and wireless survey and study. The goal is to figure out which parts of our community are underserved and to come up with solutions for providing better services to those residents. Last year, in an effort to help prevent overdose deaths in Canton and surrounding communities, a self-serve vending machine containing free Narcan and fentanyl test strips was installed in the summit on the park. This potentially life-saving initiative provides access to these items anonymously and free of charge. One other initiative of note was the return of the Canton Economic Club luncheons. We plan on continuing them twice a year, with the next one featuring Santa Ono, president of the University of Michigan. We enjoyed an incredible host of celebrations and events this past year. In addition to the hugely popular Liberty Fest and concerts in the park that we all appreciate every summer, we continued some popular traditions and started a couple more. In March, we held the 2nd annual Women's Day event in honor of Women's History Month. The day featured speakers who advocate for equity, diversity, and inclusion, such as Congresswoman Debbie Dingell, Judge Nicole Neal Goodson, and pilot Stephanie Johnson. In June, we continued our new Pride Outside tradition with an incredible event in Heritage Park. This LGBTQ+ celebration features performers, community resources, vendors, and more. Everyone who came out to show their rainbow pride had a great time. In September, we held Canton's first International Day of Peace event. The celebration took place in our Peace Pole Plaza and included guest speakers, a drone photo, a moment of silence, and a meditative walk around the pond. Also in September, we held a very successful senior summit. Over 400 of our seniors showed up for a variety of health screenings, informative presentations, quick and beneficial workouts, and of course, everyone's favorite, bingo. And just this past December, we had our first ever Christmas parade in Heritage Park. Many of you came out to brave the cold and a great time was had by all. If you missed it, don't worry. We are planning to make this an annual holiday tradition. We have many ongoing projects around the community, some of which will soon be completed and some that will continue on into this year and the next. One of our ongoing projects that is just about to get wrapped up is the community's comprehensive master plan. This is a long-range policy document that guides the community for the next 10 to 20 years on a variety of topics such as land use, development, housing and neighborhoods, infrastructure, transportation and corridors, environmental preservation, and more. We continue with road improvements each year with funds from the roads millage. This past year, we saw an incredible amount of repair and replacement of ASR roads, including all of Sunflower Village, and with the grant funding mentioned earlier, we will be able to complete the ASR projects this year. We also held several public meetings on the various roads projects happening around town, as well as one on Canton's 5-year roads plan. In addition, MDOT also held a public meeting on the Ford Road Boulevard project this past April, where attendees had the opportunity to meet the design team and learn details about the project. After the tornadoes in 2023, I'm happy to report that all 3 of the Heritage Park South Pavilions have been totally rebuilt from the ground up. In addition, all of the other damaged park amenities have been fully restored and will be available for use once the weather cooperates. In addition, Canton received a $20,000 U.S. Forest Service Urban and Community Forestry Program grant, which was administered by the Michigan Department of Natural Resources that was used to replant some of the destroyed trees in and around Heritage Park. In total, this tree restoration project added 83 trees to Heritage Park and 21 trees to Griffin Park. We were hard at work last year, completing a variety of capital improvement projects on our facilities and amenities. Extensive path improvement projects were completed in Canton's Heritage Park, as well as throughout the Pheasant Run Golf Course. Visitors to both locations are now greeted by renovated paths that will provide improved avenues for physical activity and enhanced outdoor experiences at these popular Canton destinations. The path replacement project in Heritage Park, which was funded by Wayne County Parks Millage and Canton Township, included the construction of a new 10-foot wide asphalt path through 3,000 square feet of the park, as well as on the north side of the summit on the park. Additionally, several electrical service connection points were added throughout the park to provide electrical supply to previously off-grid sections of the park to improve outdoor special events. The $1.5 million construction project at Pheasant Run Golf Club involved pulverizing existing paths and installing new asphalt pathways, resurfacing all cart paths for the 27-hole course, totaling 10.3 miles of 8 feet wide paths. In addition, in 2024, Pheasant Run Golf Club finalized the replacement of all of its carts. These improvements come as golf course use is at record-setting levels. And in 2024, the Canton Sports Center not only had its most successful year ever, it also underwent significant renovations during a $1.2 million capital improvement project that included the installation of a new state-of-the-art LED lighting system to improve on-field lighting and visibility in all 12 of its softball fields that will also reduce energy consumption, as well as enhance the overall experience for players and spectators at the sports complex.
The clerk's office successfully administered a historic 5 elections in 2024. We did not do it alone. We had dozens of residents serving as election inspectors and poll workers, as well as public works staff transporting voting equipment and signage to precincts. Many other Canton staff members working the receiving boards and absentee ballot counting boards. Democracy only succeeds when we all work together towards a common goal.
One of the Treasurer's Office's main responsibility is the receipt, deposit, control, and disbursement of all township receipts on a daily basis. The vast majority of our funds come from property taxes. Residents pay their taxes, and in return they expect service. And we in Canton work very hard to be good stewards of the people's money. Every municipal department and division work together to bring our residents the excellent service they've come to expect.
There you have it, an entire organization working together every day to give the residents of Canton the best quality of life possible. It takes all of us, every resident, business, and municipal employee, to make our community successful and move us forward into the future. It takes a township.